from Haunted Flower, and last night I caught a screening for Shutter Island. Martin Scorsese's new movie to follow up his Oscar win for The Departed is Shutter Island, based on the book by Dennis Lehane, author of Mystic River. The setting is Massachusetts in 1954, where a mysterious patient's disappearance has brought two U.S. Marshals to a mental hospital for the criminally insane on Shutter Island to investigate. Teddy Daniels, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, and his partner Chuck, played by Mark Ruffalo. Once greeted by Dr. Cowley, played by Ben Kingsley, and given a chance to look around, things are not what they seem on the island. The movie plays out very strangely. You know the actors and the director wouldn't get involved unless this were a really meaty story, so you're always waiting for the other foot to drop. Without giving away spoilers, I will say that this movie has a few twists and many characters have layers to uncover and hidden agendas. Some of this unraveling is transparent from the beginning and easy to guess. I think 4 people in the audience may have gasped at the big twist. But the smaller and more surprising character decision-based twist at the outcome is what really makes this story end up being unique and sticking with you. Martin Scorsese's latest movie gives a barrage of tension throughout that never lets up. People in the theater were exhibiting inappropriate laughter during scenes just to get some sort of release. I counted 1 joke in this entire movie to give you a little bit of a chuckle before jumping right back into it, and it was about a bad tie. Scorsese's use of sound was tormenting, and he would bring up the volume and shrieking warning music going into the gates for the first time on the island, and then other scenes are so quiet they seem muffled. The editing in this movie is done very poorly. Consistency is the main issue. Someone has their hand up and then down. Cigarettes are out, cigarettes away, lighting change, but with the unreality dream atmosphere the film is casting and the usually meticulous nature of the director, it becomes apparent that this was a deliberate choice. Between the editing, the sound, the painfully deliberate close-ups, the length of some scenes that just go on, it's really a crusade to mess with the minds of the audience. Leonardo DiCaprio gets to put his New England accent back on as yet another cop in a Scorsese film. In this role, he excels at giving staff members and patients the stare-down approach to get them to give up what they're hiding, but to no avail. Frustrated, he unleashes a torrent of different types of abuse, and the deeper he probes, the more details slip through his fingers. Teddy's background in the military liberating a concentration camp in World War II continues to torment him, and his dream sequences with the glowing Michelle Williams, for me, began to be a source of dread because of how eerie and disquieting they became. Mark Ruffalo delivers a stellar performance that is better appreciated as the movie continues on. Emily Mortimer is haunting, frightening, and her emotion doesn't just reach out to the audience, she practically strangles you with it, which is consistent with the mood of this film. This is not one of Scorsese's best, but it is not a bad movie. It is unsettling and lingering. The average moviegoer might still experience a psychological mind-bending experience, but I think most will get the gist right away. I would recommend it, though, because it has to be the best movie playing out there right now because of the cold early months of the year post-Oscar season. Personally, I want a lobotomy because I couldn't handle 2.5 hours of this man's life. I wanted to go to my happy place, and there was no happy place to go. Part of me wants to watch it again to catch more details, but I doubt I will because mentally I'm not sure I could take it again. So that's my review for Shutter Island. If you like, you can go to my website, hauntedflower.com, where I reviewed One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest 2-disc special edition set. Another mental hospital could be fun. My next webcam movie review will be for The White Ribbon. I'm seeing that tomorrow.
Check out our other movie reviews at hauntedflower.com, your place for fantastic apparel, action figures, and collectibles. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, fan our Facebook page, or add us as a friend on MySpace or Rotten Tomatoes. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.
Or where a mysterious patient's disappearance has brought 2 U.S. Marshals... Oh, let me start that whole thing again. Scorsese's new movie to follow up his Oscar win for the... Bleh. I think most will get the gist right away. Oh, I gotta say that again. And I'm sure I'm gonna have a plethora of bloopers this week.
Recreate a place is my own world.